welcome to the Good Day Ithaca update. I'm Jordan Broking reporting from West Orange, New Jersey.
I'm Emily Hung reporting from San Jose, California.
Reporting from Long Island, New York.
The Ithaca City School District announced classes at Ithaca City High School and Cayuga Heights Elementary will be moving to virtual instruction for the rest of the week. The move comes after 3 high school students tested positive for COVID-19. No cases have been reported from Cayuga Heights Elementary, but the building is being closed out of an abundance of caution. In an email sent out Wednesday to the district, Superintendent Lavelle Brown said that no one needs to quarantine unless they've been in contact with someone who tested positive or been told to do so by Tompkins County Health Department. Contact tracing is already underway, and the health department will continue to provide updates if there are any more positive cases. The news comes as the area is seeing a local spike of COVID-19 cases. The district is hoping to have both schools reopened by October 26.
Speaking of growing COVID-19 cases in Tompkins County, almost 100 people have been ordered into quarantine. This comes after an individual contracted the virus upon returning from an out-of-state hockey tournament. The rink in Lansing has been contacted in association with the incident. From the group who have been exposed to the individual, only one person has tested positive so far. There have not been any violations issued as a result of this positive case by the Environmental Health Division, but the Tompkins County Health Department reemphasized the rules related to sports at all risk levels. Ice hockey is considered a high-risk sport, and competitive tournaments requiring travel are currently not allowed at this time.
New York State has required residents and visitors from COVID-19 hotspots to quarantine for 2 weeks upon arrival. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced Wednesday the state is attempting to replace this protocol. Experts advise that testing people coming from New York's 43 designated hotspot states will be more effective. The potential revision coming after New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut all met New York's coronavirus hotspot criteria. And more on coronavirus, New York businesses struggling to pay rent can breathe a sigh of relief. Governor Andrew Cuomo earlier this week extended the commercial eviction moratorium to January 1st, 2021. This is the same day as New York's residential moratorium is set to end. Announced on March 20th, the 2 moratoriums prohibit evictions for residential and commercial tenants unable to pay their rent, but landlords paying property insurance, utilities, and maintenance costs, on the other hand, say the extension will hurt them financially.
Early voting is setting record numbers this year as a result of the pandemic and increased voter interest. According to the U.S. Elections Project, over 40 million votes have been cast so far, and 84 million voters have requested ballots. Only about an eighth of the total votes cast already were counted this early during the last presidential election, with a total of nearly 6 million votes. Over 1 million this year's early voting ballots cast come from 9 states, with Texas and California leading the pack with a total of more than 7.5 million votes combined. As of October 16th, every state and Washington, D.C. started early voting, with Election Day less than 2 weeks away.
And staying on the topic of elections, last night was the second and final debate between President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. The 2 candidates traded punches on the economy, race relations, corruption, and of course, coronavirus. President Trump alleged that Biden used his son Hunter's business dealings for personal profit, while Biden said that Trump's coronavirus response makes him unfit for the presidency. There were far fewer interruptions last night than in the first debate. A new rule requiring microphones to be shut off when candidates are not speaking may have helped keep the debate in order.
And now we end with a quite bizarre story all the way in California. The Peninsula Humane Society and SPCA received a call Tuesday morning from a bank in Redwood City about 2 masked robbers of the wildlife kind who had reportedly broken in. The Raccoons led rescue staff on a 10-minute chase around the bank before they decided to leave. Besides several broken ceiling tiles, knocked papers, and an upended computer, the animals took no money and were not injured during their escape. The SPCA believes the raccoons climbed a tree to the roof and fell through the ceiling tiles onto the floor of the bank. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the Good Day Ithaca Update. I'm Emily Hung, and be sure to tune in to the full episode of Good Day Ithaca next week. Have a good day.